Parents of Aries children, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to Parental Guidance, the first and only show on YouTube dedicated to giving you guidance to assisting you with your child's journey. So, as you can see, I have some toys and Christmas ornaments lined up this month just to pay homage to the season. You know, children of different ethnicities and joy and the Christmas season, and you know, just wanting to spark some of that energy into these readings this month. Be sure to watch the welcome video. There's a special message for parents, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So for the month of December, your child has the monkey card in the upright, and it just speaks to agility, courage, and the spirit. And you know, this is their overall like mindset. They're overcoming this month. They're going to be faced with some challenges, but they are going to do their darndest to overcome. You know, when I first started this reading, I was like, my goodness, what is this? You know, what does all of this mean? But your child has the black card in reverse. This is their overall vibration. And in the upright, it speaks of finding the richness from the dark night. And it's not so much that they are, you know, in darkness trying to find the light. You know, they're coming out of darkness. You know, they're not like in the middle of it, like, oh, I can't see my way through this. You know, so they're not coming into darkness, but they've maybe faced some challenges, or something may have occurred or will occur where they're having to overcome this kind of heaviness, or for lack of a better word, depression, and see the good in it. So it's nothing to really be terribly concerned with, but just something to be mindful of, that's like their overall vibration, something to overcome. Think of it that way. So they have the White card. I hope I'm saying that right. Let me show it in the upright. And they have it in the reverse. Normally this card, it speaks to acceptance. And acceptance is the buzzword. So just remember that. Acceptance for the month of December for your Aries child. It speaks of generosity, clarity, and inner vision in the upright. And so the challenge that they're facing is not, it's past acceptance. It's like moving on from acceptance. What are we going to do now? How do we make this better? It's like, okay, this happened. Now what? You know, and it's just trusting that inner vision to move forward. They have the Courage card. This is their overarching emotion for the month. And it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So that's a good thing. They're in a place where, you know, they know that they're tackling something and it's going to require courage. And it's beautiful because they have the foresight. They're the first sign. They see that, and they're just going to ram their way through it in a good way to tackle this. Now, their goal is to overcome this feeling of not feeling special. They have the I am special card in reverse that says, today I will take a moment to be proud of who I am. I will write down 5 things I like about myself. So this is, you know, their overall feeling, where they may not be feeling special, or it's not something, again, that they overcome. Maybe it's that they feel special, but now they're like, okay, how do I apply what I know that I'm capable of doing to overcome a sense of negativity, or, you know, whatever. And I just thought it was funny. You know, this card pulled up, so please use it, you know, if you want 5% off of her cards. But I just almost see this as, you know, a message saying, you know, thank you for your diligence. Like, you know, thank you for placing the order to do better or to have courage and to strive. So that's why I placed that in there as well. I thought it was kind of funny and fitting. So for the month of December, they may have some challenges imagining. It may feel like a dark time for them. The Imagine card in reverse. Let me find it real quick. It's like they may have to rethink what they've thought. They may have been, there's some illusions or some things that are not quite accurate that they've had to tear down and rebuild. And this just may be where they are. It says, perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. It's letting go of illusions and being aware of them. But I get the sense that there is a false sense of reality that has been created, and they're being asked to overcome that challenge. So moving into the second week of December, and again, there's no hard stop to these. It could essentially, this is some point in the middle of the month. We have a change in the wind, and this is actually good. I really feel that whatever hardship, struggle, anxiety, whatever heaviness that has brought, that they've been dealing with in the month, it's going to change very quickly. So this is exciting and promising to me. It's like, yay, great. It's not some heaviness that's going to carry them through most of the month. It's going to be, fairly quick, and they're going to move forward. So I'm excited about that. It speaks to a sense of an unseen change that's been initiated, awareness that the plans are shifting, and then there's going to be, it's almost like there's a sense of, it's a transition for sure. Turmoil, perhaps, but it's whatever you see, something is blowing in the wind, if you can. It's an unearthing of those illusions to make way in the next part of the week for happy, joy is what I want to say. I hate that show, Ren and Stimpy. Some of you guys may like it or remember it if you're old enough. Anyway, happy. So it's exciting. It's serendipitous. It's just wow. What a great transition. What a great change. The feelings and emotions. It's exciting. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment. All is well, and your desires, your child's desires, everything is going to be effortlessly fulfilled now. They've got that block out of their way. They're able to move forward, and it's just going to be an exciting week, probably just in time for Christmas. Maybe it was a grade or something that just weighed heavily on their mind, and things all shifted in their favor, and everything worked out. So just know it's all going to work out. Finally, in the conclusion of this year, and it's how fitting for the first sign leading into the new year. Well, not technically, but into the zodiac new year. But how fitting for them to end the year with time to go. Time to let go of what no longer serves them, and into the new year. So what will no longer serve them in 2019. So exciting. It's endings, it's completion, it's walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. So what a great thing for them to, a great way for them to finish the month. Now, the transition or the change, which is going to be great, is self-care. So at some point, there's a transition of learning, hey, I got to love myself more. I got to practice better self-care. This transcends for Aries children of all ages. And even in the youngest minds, even infants, they may not be able to express it. But on some level, this is what they are going to be experiencing. Just saying, hey, let me enjoy my life a little bit more. Let me play with this toy, or let me find something fulfilling in this rattle that I, never saw before or whatever. But self-care is what they're going to pick up. Now the solution, they have the world energy in reverse. And it speaks to, the earth is going through a transition of energy, and you will be, and your sensitive body is feeling it. You're not alone, accept the help of others. So I really just, the fact that it's in reverse, I feel that they are aware. They're right in line with what's happening in the world. They're aware and they're feeling the energy. But I almost feel like they need to go their own path. The solution is maybe not so much to follow, be aware of what's going on with the transition, but focus on themselves, on how this transition can better serve them. It's not a time probably for them to be listening to a lot of people giving them information and guidance. I really feel that it's a introspective time for them. In regards to world energy, they're aware of it, but they're not really in a space where they should be participating in it. How you can help them is help them to see the beauty in everything this month. They're going to be upset, depressed a little bit. Why this, why that? I don't understand. Help them to see the beauty. Surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. Get them to see, look at what you have, look at what's going well for you. Focus on that, not why can't you be happy? Definitely not. But get them to focus on what is going well for them, the simple pleasures. What is working for you? What do you have? So for you, I dropped a book. You have 2 cards. This speaks to, in the upright, it speaks of more so distraction or comparing yourself, and I'll get to the other card in a second, but it's almost like you two are in the same boat where you're looking outside of yourself for answers, and really you should be focused on you. This is looking outside of yourself. And I feel that you have the awareness now that, no, I don't want what else is out there. I'm not looking out here. I'm going to focus, I'm going to, isolate myself almost and just enjoy the simple pleasures myself. You have the I am me card in reverse. I'll give you a moment so you can see it, and pause it if you want to read that. And in the upright, it's like, yeah, I'm going to love me. And I think in the reverse, you are embracing on a deeper level who you are. This isn't asking you to accept me as you are. And again, acceptance is a buzzword for you guys, the Aries children this month. And I really feel you're solidifying some things that you've learned or had to experience for yourself in November, and your lesson is just continuing in December as well. So enjoy accepting yourself, enjoy embracing those things, and we will see you again next month. Thank you so much.